Okay, we'll be using some jump rings in this tutorial. Definitely we have to use some earring hooks. Jewelry cups, they usually come in different sizes. Seeded sizes. This size, in this tutorial we're going to use the smallest one. Some matches, or if you have a lighter the better. Pair of scissors and a pliers. You'll start by cutting your material into trapezium shape so that one side is bigger than the other. I'll let you know why we have to cut in that particular shape as we proceed. We'll use the lighter just to make the ends of our fabric to look neater. I won't recommend this for children, so in case a child is the one trying out this, there should be supervision of an adult. Now we are ready to start. You'll start by cutting your fabric into small portions. Remember not to cut to the end, just cutting to a particular level. You can cut them into any size that you want. In this tutorial, I'll cut them into medium sizes, not too small, not too big. Remember that when you're trying out this particular type of earring, don't be in a hurry, because if you're in a hurry, you're likely to cut it to the end. That won't work. So you just have to cut them to a particular level. I forgot to mention that I ironed my fabric before I started this tutorial, just so that it could look better. And remember, you can't make this earring using some particular fabrics like chiffon or satin. No, they won't look nice, but you can try it with leather, soft leather that is. You can also use this style to make charms for bags, just for beautification. And in case you want to use it to make charms, you have to use a material that's a bit stiff, like leather, so that it look nice. But for earrings, we'll just use Ankara fabric, or in some places they call it kitenge, because it's light. You know, you won't want something heavy on your ears. For earrings, I just prefer light fabric. I'm done cutting. You see the way they've come out. So I'll just use my scissors to level them so that they're at the same level. So the ones that were a bit low, I'll just adjust them so that they're at the same level. You have to be keen when doing this, or else you're able to, you may find yourself cutting it to the end, and that will mean you have to start afresh. Nobody wants to start something afresh while you're already halfway. So you better just be a little keen. So we are ready to start making our tassel earring. So you'll start by folding the larger size. Remember I told you that we're making a trapezium shape. So a trapezium has one side bigger than the other. So we'll start with the bigger side, just so that we can come with the pattern that I intended to have. And you'll just use your thread and the needle to sew it. You roll it a bit, then you sew. Remember, no, you can't roll it all at once because it will be a bit hard to sew through a bigger roll. Just roll it a bit and you sew. Just roll as you sew through. Making this type of an earring is so easy. Like, you can just make it while you want to leave the house. You just showered, you're wondering what do I put on. You can just make this one. It's so easy to make, and it's not time consuming at all. It's so simple. And you can just make it with available materials in the house. I hope now you understand why we had to start with the bigger side, just so that we can have layers. So the shorter side will be out on the outer part and the longer ones in the inside. So that's the pattern I wanted to come up with. Pulling that needle is so hard. Okay, we've now made it. Now we'll just fix the jewelry cap. Remember, we're using the smallest one because our piece of fabric was not too big and it was not a heavy one. So it will fit nicely into the smaller one. There's some noise outside. Sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting. Now we'll just fix our jump ring so that we'll hook our earrings hook onto that jump ring. Then you pass the needle through the cap again, just so that we can hold our jump ring into position. So just make a tiny knot below the cap, just so that the cap and the jump ring are held into position. And we are almost done with our tassel earring. We just have to put the hooks and we are done. Using our pliers, we will fix the hooks onto the jump ring. This was simple. Or what do you think? I think it was so simple. And now we have our tassel earrings. I love the length, the size. It's not too big, not too small. So we'll just use our light again to make the earring look neat. Remember we were cutting some sections, so we'll just have to make it neat. And you have to be very careful so that you don't burn your earring in the attempt of making it look neat. And we have our tassel earrings. I love the length, the size.